Hello and welcome to Quick Tips, the Go High Level video series. In this video, I'll show you how you can integrate the multiple Go High Level sub accounts into a single Google Worksheet. So you can collect the data from multiple sub accounts from Go High Level and you can integrate that data into the single Google Worksheet. You can process the data and you can create a dashboard into the Google Worksheet and you can see the progress or the data from multiple sub accounts in Go High Level. Now, why do I need to integrate multiple sub accounts into the single Google Worksheet? Recently, I was working with one agency account and they have many sub accounts for the school location. This is basically a school agency account, and for each location, they have different sub accounts. So each school location has their own phone number. They are using their own appointment booking system and they are using their own contact forms in each sub accounts. Now the agency admin wanted to see the data from all the sub accounts into the centralized location. However, that is not possible into Go High Level because in Go High Level agency account, all the sub accounts are treated as different business. Now in this case, the agency has created many sub accounts and they want to track the progress of each school, how many appointments are generated for each school, how many appointments are enrolled and how many appointments are not enrolled for each school location. So as of now, they can go to each sub account and they can monitor the data from each sub accounts. So they need to go to each sub account and they need to see the progress of each sub account. Now for the solution, what I have done, I have created a single Google Worksheet and each sub account is going to send the data into this worksheet. For example, you can see this worksheet, and in this worksheet we are going to collect the data from sub account. That will be first name, last name, phone number, email address, location of the school, the date of appointment, and for which program the customer has contacted. And after that we have lead status, that is what is the status of the lead, whether they have booked the appointment, the tour is completed, they have enrolled or they have not enrolled. So all this data will be sent to this Google Worksheet. And here I have created the supporting worksheet where all the data will be processed and this data will be sent to this dashboard. So you can see the dashboard here. This is the monthly dashboard and this is the weekly dashboard. So if you want to see the progress for this particular week, you can filter the week and you can also filter using the location. So if I go to monthly dashboard, you will see from August to December. So if you want to see the progress for the August, you can select the month August and you will see the number of appointments for this particular month for all schools. And here you will see what is the status of the lead, how many appointment books, how many are enrolled, how many are not enrolled, how many tours are completed. You will see all the data here for this particular month. And this is the location for which the appointment is booked. So all the locations will be listed here and for which program the appointment is booked. Now if you want to filter using location, you can simply go here, select one of the location, let's say this one. So it will show all the data for this particular location during this month. You can change the month and you will see the appointments booked for this particular location during this time period. If I go to another one, you will see the data for this particular location. So as of now, I'm using the dummy data here. So this is not the actual data. Now let me show you how does this work. So I'm on one of the school location and I'm going to book the appointment. Let's say I'm going to day 30 and let's select the time. So this is just the dummy booking appointment calendar. Click continue. I'm going to fill up the information here. Select the school location and select the program. All right, so this is the information. Before that, let me show you the status here. Here we have, let's go to total. Here we have currently 41 appointments and you will see the last data here, that is this one. And now we are going to add a new one. So if I click on schedule meeting, the meeting has been booked. Let's go to the dashboard here and you will see the new lead is added to the appointment booked. This is the new lead that we created. And if I go to the Google Worksheet, you will see that this newly added contact lead, this is the location, this is the date and the program, and the status will be appointment booked. All right, now if I go to monthly dashboard, you will see that it has changed to 42. Earlier it was 41, now it is 42. What you can do, you can link all the sub accounts into the single Google Worksheet. So whenever someone books the appointment, it is going to send the data to this particular Google Worksheet and it will show that into the dashboard. Now creating this dashboard is not that difficult. If you need any help creating the dashboard, you can contact me anytime. I'll give you the contact details in the description box. What if I want to change the status of this particular contact lead? In this data, we have 13 appointment booked and tour completed are 8. Now I want to move the lead from this stage to this stage. So you can change the status of this particular lead and it will get updated into the dashboard also. Currently we have 13 appointment booked and 8 tour completed. I'm going to change the status from appointment booked to tour completed. So now it is going to trigger another workflow that I have created and it will update that into the Google Worksheet. So if I go here, you will see that it is updated. Now we have appointment booked 12 and tour completed 9. If I go to data, you will see the change in the lead status. It was appointment booked, now it is tour completed. So in this video, we will see how we can integrate the Google Worksheet with the multiple sub accounts and how you can send the data into the Google Worksheet. So let's see how does this work.
Do not forget to subscribe to Quick Tips YouTube channel. Watch new videos about website design, e-commerce websites, search engine optimization, social media marketing, WordPress tutorials, video editing tips, and many more. Press the bell icon to get instant notification whenever we publish new videos.
So here I'm logged into the dashboard of the GoHighLevel and I'm using one of the dummy sub accounts to show you how it works. First of all, you will need to integrate the Google account with the GoHighLevel sub account. So click on settings. So you're logged into the sub account. Click on settings and go to integrations. Now on the integrations, you will see these options: Google, Google My Business, Facebook, Instagram, Shopify, TikTok. So you need to connect your Google account. Right now this sub account is already connected to one Google account. However, you will see an option here, connect. You can click on connect and you will need to log in using your Google account. Once you log into your Google account, it will ask you to allow. You need to allow it and it will get connected to the GoHighLevel sub account. I have already created a video on how to connect Google account. I'll give you the link in the description box if you want to watch that video. So here we have got the Google account connected with the GoHighLevel sub account. Then you will need to create a worksheet in Google. So you can go to your Google Drive and under Google Drive, you can create new worksheet. You will see an option here, Google Sheets. It is very easy to create a worksheet. You can simply click on Google Sheet and it will give you an option to create the worksheet. So I already have this sheet created and here you can see we have some tabs here. We are going to collect the data from GoHighLevel. That will be first name, last name, phone number, email address, the location of the school where the form is submitted. Then the tour date is nothing but the appointment date. So we are going to use the booking calendar. Then the program for which the parent is interested, such as toddler, infants, pre-primary, primary. So these are the programs which are conducted by these schools. Now next to that we have lead status. That is, there are different kind of status for the lead. When they book the appointment, the status will be appointment booked. When they are going to complete the tour, then it will be tour completed. If the student is enrolled, then the status will change to enrolled. If not enrolled, then it will be not enrolled. So we have created a pipeline in the GoHighLevel. Let me show you. This is the pipeline that we have created. And these are the stages: appointment booked, tour completed, enrolled, not enrolled, and waiting list. So whenever someone moves from appointment booked to tour completed, it is going to update that into this worksheet automatically. So we are going to create workflow for that. If you don't know how to create the pipelines and opportunities, I have a separate video on that. You can watch that video. Now let me show you the booking form. We have got this appointment booking form for each school location. Whenever someone fills up the form, it is going to trigger a workflow, and that workflow is going to send the data to Google Worksheet. If I select the date and the time, if I go continue, you will see a contact form here that will collect first name, last name, phone number, email address, the location of the school, and the program for which they want to enroll. All right, so this information will be collected into the CRM. If you go to our worksheet, we will get all this information through the contact form. These are the pipeline stages which we cannot collect through the contact form. We need to do it manually. I'll show you that. Now, this form is going to give us all the information, and I have created this school appointment booking form. This is a simple form, and I have linked this appointment booking form with this calendar. So if you don't know how to create calendar, I have a separate video on that also. Now let me show you how the contact looks. So here we have one dummy contact. If I go here, you will see all the fields that are assigned to this contact. We have got first name, last name, email address, phone number, lead type of contact, that will be lead, school location. So whenever someone fills up the form, it will show the school location also here. Then we have programs, and this is the lead status. This is nothing but the opportunity stage, in which stage the opportunity is at the current time. Now, when you enter the data into the Google Sheet, you will not get an option to select the opportunity stage. That's why I have created one custom field for the lead status. Whenever you change the stage of the lead, for example, if you move the lead from appointment booked to tour completed, we are going to change the lead status to tour completed. So we are going to enter that into the workflow. So these are the custom fields that I have created. It is very easy to create the custom fields. You can go to settings, and here you will see option custom fields. You can create the custom field, or you can create the custom field into the contact form. Now the next stage is to create the workflow. So let me go back to dashboard. Here we are on the workflows. This is the one workflow that I have created for the school appointment booking. Click on it. You can create the workflow from the scratch. Now let me explain you how this workflow is going to work. So the first option is the trigger point. The trigger point is nothing but calendar, the appointment booking. So here I have got filter. In filter we have got calendar, and this is the school appointment booking calendar. So this is the calendar that we are going to use. This will be the trigger point. So whenever someone books the appointment into this calendar, it is going to trigger this workflow. So this is the trigger point. Next is create an opportunity. Whenever the appointment is booked, it is going to create an opportunity, and it will be saved here. So it will start with the appointment booked. You can create an opportunity. I have a separate video on how to create opportunities. So let's see, we have school lead booking. This is the pipeline. You can see the pipeline here. So it will send the lead to this pipeline, and the stage will be appointment booked open. So you will see this appointment booked. Different stages are there. I'm going to select appointment booked, and this will be the name, and allow opportunity to move to any previous stage. So I'm going to check that option. I'm not going to fill up the lead value and other options. All right, so we are going to create the opportunity, and here we have update contact field. In the update contact field, we are going to change the lead status. Let me delete this one, and let me show you how I have created this one. So we have got the lead into the opportunity. I'm going to create one action here, and that will be update contact. You will see option here, update contact field. Which contact field we are going to add? We are going to update this lead status. So lead status will be appointment booked. Add field, and you will see the option here, lead status, change it to appointment booked. So this is the custom field that we are going to update, so that this data will also be sent to the Google Worksheet. After that, we have create spreadsheet a row. So it is going to create a new row into the Google spreadsheet. So let me delete this one, and let me show you from the scratch. All right, so here we are going to create an action to send the data to the Google Worksheet. Click on the plus sign and go to Google Sheet. So these are the premium actions of lead connector, and make sure that in the agency level account the premium actions are enabled. You can go to your agency dashboard and there you will see an option to enable the LC premium actions. So I have got that enabled. So first option is Google Sheets. So I'm going to send the data to Google Sheet. Click on the Google Sheet. After that, it is going to ask you what type of action that you want. So we are going to create a row in the spreadsheet. Let me show. This is the dummy data that I have here. Here we are going to create a spreadsheet row. Now we have other options here such as lookup spreadsheet row, update specific spreadsheet row, update spreadsheet row using lookup. So we are going to work on lookup and update spreadsheet row using lookup. That will be in the next section. So as of now we are going to create spreadsheet row. So select this action, create spreadsheet row. Now you need to choose an account. We have connected our Google accounts. It is going to show you that account here. You have OneDrive on that Google account. I have OneDrive on that account, so I'm going to select that one. And on this account I have only one Google spreadsheet. If you have multiple Google spreadsheet, it will show the list of them, list of the sheets. So I'm going to select that one. Now worksheet. Now here you will see 4 different sheets. If I go here, you will see these 4: weekly data, monthly dashboard, data, and data support. So we are going to send the data to this sheet. So whenever someone fills up the form, it is going to create a new row and it will be added here on this sheet. So let's go here and select this worksheet. We have selected the worksheet. Now which columns do you want to create? So here you can see that we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. In these columns we are going to send the data up to H. So starting from A, ending column will be H, that will be lead status. Now when you select these columns, you will see the options here to integrate those columns with the fields on the CRM. So for the column A, here you can see that we have first name for the column A, then we have last name for column B. So for the first name, we are going to click on this and we need to send the contact first name. So we are going to link the contact first name with this column. Then we have last name, that will be contact last name. Then we have phone, contact phone, email address, that will be contact email. Now we have school location that we have created in a contact form, and that is a custom field. So click on it, go to contact. At the bottom you will see custom fields, and from here you can select your custom field, that will be school location. Then we have tour date, that will be the appointment date from the calendar. So click on it and you will see appointments, and we need to send the start date of the appointment. So select start date. Program, that is again a custom field under contact. And then we have lead status, that is again contact custom field lead status. So we have integrated columns with the fields in the contact. Let's click on save action. All right, so we have created this workflow. Click save. All right, now we are going to test this form. So let's go to the calendar. Let me refresh it. And I'm going to select the date, that will be 29, and let's select the time, 9 p.m. Continue. Now let me add the details here. Now one more thing, whenever you create workflow, you can go to settings and make sure that allow re-entry is enabled. Click save. So let's go back to the appointment booking, and I'm going to enter some data here. Select the location. Next will be programs. So I'm going to select this program. So you can see that we have got all these information here, and click on schedule meeting. All right, so the meeting has been scheduled. Let's go back to dashboard, and under contacts you will see under opportunities you will see that the newly added contact is listed. This is the new lead. As we have in this workflow, it is going to create opportunity and it is going to update the contact field. If I go here for this particular contact, you will see that the lead status is appointment booked as we have it in the workflow. This is the program location, all the information is there. Now let's go to worksheet and let's see if we have that information here. You can see that the information is generated automatically. You will see the first name, last name, phone number, email address, the location, the date, the program, and the lead status. Now if I go to monthly dashboard, you will see the update here. Let me select all the dates, and it was 40 before, now it is 41, and we have it for this school location. So let's go to this one and see, drop down this one. So it will show the data for this particular school. So now we are able to send the data to the Google Worksheet and it is showing into the dashboard. Now let's see if I delete this one here. Let me delete this one. All right, and let's go to monthly dashboard and you will see the number is 40. And if I add it again, you will see that the dashboard number is 41. Now this is done for the one sub account. Now what you can do, you can link the same worksheet with all the sub accounts and you can create the same workflow in each sub account. So all the sub accounts are going to send the data directly to the same worksheet and it will be shown on this dashboard. Now the next thing is that right now we have the lead status as appointment booked. Now we need to create a workflow where when you change the stage of the opportunity from appointment booked to enrolled or not enrolled, it needs to send the data to the Google Worksheet so that whenever you move the client from one stage to another stage, it should also update that information in the Google Sheet. And for that, we are going to create another workflow. So let's go back to workflows. And let me show you, I have already created one workflow here, that is opportunity workflow. And let me explain you how does this work. So for this workflow, we have the trigger point as pipeline stage changed. So whenever you create a workflow, you need to set up a trigger point for the workflow. And we have it pipeline stage changed. Let me show you how does this work. I'm going to add another. So if you search, you will see this option, pipeline stage changed. So whenever you change the pipeline stage, let's go to opportunity. So whenever you move this person from here to this column, it is called as pipeline stage changed. In this workflow, we are going to test the condition. Whenever pipeline stage is changed, we are going to create a condition. And in this condition, we will check what is the next stage of the lead. So the first stage is appointment booked. And I have it here. If the pipeline stage is appointment booked, then create this branch. And second condition is tour completed. So if the pipeline stage is tour completed, then create another branch. If the pipeline stage is changed to enrolled, then create another branch. Similarly, you can create other branches for the other stages such as not enrolled and waiting list. I'm just going to create 3 stages. I just want to show you how does this work. So I have created only 3 stages. You can add multiple stages. You can see 3 different branches. Now, when you change the pipeline stage from appointment booked to tour completed, it is going to check the condition. What is the current stage of the lead in the pipeline? Let's consider that you have changed the stage from appointment booked to tour completed. So in the condition, it will verify that the appointment stage is now tour completed and it will go to this branch. Okay, now what we have in this branch, first option is update contact lead. That will be lead status. We are going to change the lead status to tour completed. So we have moved it to this stage. So we are going to change the lead status. This is the custom field that we created to tour completed. The next action will be lookup spreadsheet row. What it is going to do, it is going to look for the data in the worksheet, in this worksheet. Okay, now we have selected the action here, lookup spreadsheet row. I have shown you different actions. Let me show you again. Google Sheet, and this is the action, lookup spreadsheet. Now what we are going to look up, again you need to select the account, drive, and which spreadsheet. And in the spreadsheet, you are going to select the worksheet, that is data. We have all the data in this sheet. We are going to select this worksheet and search from top. That's okay, you don't need to make any changes here. So this is the data worksheet, and we are going to look for the email address. So we are going to see if the client is already there with the same email address. So we are going to select this column, email address, and value from the CRM will be contact email address. So what it is going to do, it is going to look for the same lead using the email address. So this is the email address. Let's say this is the email address. So it is going to search for this particular email address in this worksheet. All right, now I'm not going to save it because I have it already created here. So first we need to look up for the contact lead using the email address. Now we have got the data using the email address of the contact lead, and we are going to update the information of that particular row with the updated CRM values. All right, so this is another action. Let me show you how I created this one. So the next action will be again Google Sheet and update spreadsheet row using lookup. So we have created this lookup, and using this lookup, that means using this email address lookup, we are going to update the information of that particular row. So select the step. This is the step number 3, lookup spreadsheet, and we are going to start from column A to column H. The same thing again. All right, so it will update the data from column A to column H. And again, you need to integrate those columns. If you do not integrate these columns, then it is going to make them blank. So it is not going to enter the data. You need to update, you need to link this to update the information. So again, go to contact first name, contact last name. So similarly, you can link these columns with the CRM. So I'm not going to do it because I have it already here. So this is a simple workflow whenever you change the pipeline stage. Again, make sure that under settings, you have allow re-entry enabled. Just save it. All right, now let's go back to the worksheet, and here you can see that this is the new entry and the lead status is appointment booked. Now I'm going to move the contact from appointment booked to tour completed. So let's change the stage, put it here. Now what it is going to do, it is going to trigger the workflow that we created, this workflow, and it is going to test the condition, what is the stage of the lead, and it will go to that particular branch. It will follow that workflow. Now let's go to worksheet. We have changed the stage, and you will see that the change is updated in the worksheet. Now the stage of this particular contact is tour completed. If I go to monthly dashboard, you will see that it is not going to increase the number because we have only changed the stage. Right now you can see that we have 9 tour completed and 11 appointment booked. Now let me revert it. Let me go back. Let me show you again. We have 9 tour completed and 11 appointment booked. Now I'm going to change it back to appointment booked. Let's go back, and you will see that now we have tour completed 8 and appointment booked 12. So it has updated data into the dashboard. If I go to data, you will see the lead status is changed back to appointment booked. So it is not that difficult to create the worksheet and send the data into the Google Worksheet. Using this process, you can integrate multiple sub-accounts into the single Google Sheet, and you can collect the data from multiple sub-accounts. You can create dashboard, and you can combine all the data into the dashboard. So this is how I have integrated multiple sub-accounts into the single dashboard, and I have collected the data from multiple sub-accounts. So that's it for now. See you in the next video.
Do not forget to subscribe to my channel to get more quick tips about online softwares and tools. If you have any questions, please leave us message in comments section. And press the like button if you like the video. Thanks for watching Quick Tips.